I was born without tear ducts. That might have been somebody laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
Hey everybody, thank you again for tuning into Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I say comedy is just, I'm your host. Nope, I missed a line. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and I am here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. Looking more grim as it goes sometimes, but you know, they say comedy is just tragedy plus time, so if we keep using whatever extra time we have to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh. That is, if the world continues to spin. Looking less likely day after day, but we can talk about that here in a second. Getting us started off right is my co-host of now 67 episodes. Holy shit, my brother of 29 years, Drew Rogers. Oh my God. Whoops. What's up, dude? How you doing?
I told you it would mess you up. I changed that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So how you doing?
I'm doing good. I think, yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, I have to move this screen over here, so I'm actually looking toward people and not like this, which is what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Feeling rusty, even though we did the show last week. Just feeling a little. I have a list of things to talk about, which I've been trying to do a little bit more recently.
That's good.
We got a new Batman situation happening in a couple days. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, dude, the reviews for that look like really good. People were like, good. "Yeah, no, this Batman movie."
Or looked at much, but it looks really good.
I basically just saw a couple of headlines, and the one that got my attention was like, "This is the best version of detective, of a detective that Batman has ever been portrayed." And I'm like,
and that's what it looked like. I'm pumped for that because that's like
exactly that's the fun part of Batman.
Well, one of the fun parts.
Yeah, it's also the cow. It's basically just those two things. Otherwise, just some billionaire.
Just the
going
ears
out and punching poor people. Get out of here. Yeah. So new Batman's coming out.
Jet, but screw that. The ears are where it's at.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. And like, when that was announced, and people were like, "What? Robert Pattinson is Batman?" I like hadn't seen him in anything at all, and I was like, "Okay, I should probably figure out if this guy is a good Batman." So I watched this movie Cosmopolis and Good Time, that Safdie brothers one, and I was like, "Yeah, this guy's gonna be a good Batman." This is not a fun story. We move on.
Positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our next topic, Jameson?
Next topic is just my excitement over a new joke. So like I hadn't been on stage for like a couple weeks, and I had this one joke that I was kind of working on to kind of deaf ears, like loud, rowdy crowds that weren't really paying attention. And then I finally got to work it out last night with like this new ending that I was doing, and it went so well. And I like remembered why I love comedy. It was like, oh yeah, that's why. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of
did you get introduced as Uncle Beans?
No, I didn't. Are we gonna change that? I think about it every couple days. Like, am I gonna still be Uncle Beans? I kind of dig it. There for a while it was new nicknames every time, but I feel like Gilly just kind of nailed it with Uncle Beans. So just kind of maybe gonna leave it.
Just keep it there.
Why not? What else was I gonna say? We have a house guest right now, and like, you know how I do like voiceover stuff, like narration stuff for work, and like, so usually I just like record back in this closet over here. I've got like a whole booth situation set up, And and like the past couple weeks I've had like barely any script at all, and we have a house guest staying in this room now, and I have like the most scripts that I've had in in this year. So it's like that's not great. We got to talk about Ukraine for a second, right?
Holy crap.
And also, like, it's a weird time to just feel pride about being a comedian. It's not like I'm doing anything over there, but the guy's like, you know, just look at all the stuff that he's done. It's like that's pretty badass, man.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, he played piano with his genitals on a Ukrainian
Yeah, I
talent
saw that.
show. And you
Yeah.
know, Putin
That's the
wouldn't
thing.
do that.
He's
Putin
legit
wouldn't do
funny
that.
too, which is just like,
Mhm.
damn. Yeah. Anyway, enough news. I've been falling in love with Guinness again for some reason, and I will continue falling in love with it until it makes me like 30 pounds heavier. Anyway, the one thing that we have not mentioned yet is we got us a Drew on this show. All the Jimmys and James is a late night. This is what sets us apart. Drew knows how to draw, right? Andy Richter
Coming
never
for you,
learned.
Andy Richter.
Gonna come for that guy. Just gonna go get him. You can't control the universe any longer. So if you see any illustrated or animated characters floating around on the show, Drew drew them. So here's
I
like
did drew them.
a guy from a few weeks back, and you got this guy from a couple weeks back. This guy from last week. This guy's dope. I like this. Oh, this was two people.
I was
I
happy
believe
with
this
this,
is. Yeah, this was Edward Bott and Cornelius. Cornelius is the heart-shaped fellow. Drew did not draw Mr. Noodle, but that is also a picture that I, for some reason, have in here. But anyway, Drew will like pay attention to the conversation, participate in the conversation, but also by the end you have a whole tapestry of callbacks because he's drawing the whole time. Like this is last week. Do you remember any of these? Let's see.
It's episode 66. So I drew a stormtrooper for the first time, and I tried probably 12 times.
That's a good stormtrooper.
To draw
don't sell yourself
helmet.
short, man.
And so finally I was like, that's it. That's the one. And then tried to copy it again. That's you in a safety patrol sash.
Yeah.
At the bottom, a little bit to the right, is a first person view of me drawing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's Cornelius, and I just forgot his name, as Spaceman. And then if you look to the other side underneath the date, you will see all sorts of random crap from our game about gerrymandering.
Indeed. Yeah, so keep an eye out for those things. Keep an ear out. Maybe you will see and hear a fun callback. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I just opened the window and it smells like garlic bread. And it's like it smells like really good garlic bread. Who's out there making garlic bread? Why are you doing it outside? That's weird. It's cold out. It's not that cold out. Anyway, Drew,
it's perfect garlic bread weather.
I think all weather is perfect garlic bread weather, though. You know, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we will have our first guest. Sound cool to you? First guest. Do I look really bright? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I'm sorry about this, everybody. That's a little bit better, right? I look like a more normal human being now.
Better.
Huh? So our first guest
take more than light to do that.
Thanks, my brother, who has the same genetics. Jesus.
Yeah, but I just got the better part.
Yeah. All right. We're both equally able to grow facial hair, I think. So this is just kind of the best it gets for me. You have like
yours is better than mine.
I know. I was just trying to trick you into saying that.
Grow.
Just kidding. I was trying for a while there, man, and then Anna had to like sit me down and be like, "Hey, just don't. You maybe don't with the cheeks." Anyway, sorry. Our first guest of the evening, one of my favorite comics, just a hell of a good dude too. Put your hands for the one and only Pinak Patel. Pinak Patel.
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
not a whole
Not
lot, man. How you
bad.
doing?
Not
Where you
bad.
at?
Just I'm at Kroger.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
I finished door dashing. Now I'm
Nice.
picking up some groceries
Very
and
nice.
Nice.
and yeah, just living life, man. How you guys
You
doing?
gotta respect Pinak's ability to multitask too. Like, it's pretty
That is
good.
awesome, man.
Like last week, Tony Cruz was playing video games during, and Pinak's like, "I'm just gonna do my grocery shopping. Don't mind it, man. That's good. That's like the best way to use your time."
Yeah, you can't in this day and age, you can't just be doing one thing.
Right?
Right.
We only have so many minutes on this earth. We might as well just make the most of them by layering all
Yeah.
of our things on top, right?
And if you have
Well,
the
that-
capacity to do so, just then do it. Like if you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can do that.
I've been learning
Right.
how to river dance this whole time. You can't see it because it's just legs. But I'm staying incredibly still up top.
And let's be real, capitalism is one, so we have to be doing multiple jobs anyways.
Fucking
So-
A.
Mhm.
We gotta just do everything all at once, all the time.
All the time, always.
Hooray.
Oh, there's this movie coming out with Michelle Yeoh called Everything Always. or
Yes.
Everything All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
it's like The One, but with Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah. Sold. That sounds good.
Right, doesn't it? Like, why would you not want to watch that movie?
Right? Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. It smells like perfect garlic bread. I don't know, like it's like it's all from scratch. I know it. I know it's all from scratch. They grew their own parsley and everything. Anyway. He's ready to play a game.
I'm just like it's not me. Like, I know that. Like, I didn't buy any garlic bread, so.
Why not though, Peanut? What do you have against garlic bread?
I did buy this eggplant stuff that's essentially garlic bread, but it's got eggplant on it, and so, like, yeah, same deal, right?
Yeah, why not? As long as there's garlic.
No.
Yeah, there's garlic in
Drew's
this
a very-
bread.
Drew's a garlic bread purist. He won't stand for this.
I just
Listen,
like
there's
getting upset
garlic
about
in
dumb
this
shit.
bread and cheese. It's just
Mhm.
also got eggplant on it.
That sounds good, actually.
It does.
I'm not gonna be able to focus, guys. I have to close this window because the aroma is too good. I'm gonna have to turn on the ceiling fan. Anyway, you guys ready to play a game?
Yeah,
do it.
let's do this.
Okay, cool. This is a game, of course, that we like to call. That's right. The name of the game is Who Am I? And the way this works is we're going to show you a character that Drew has drawn, and then we're going to ask you questions about that character. Try to flesh them out a little bit. Sound cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds cool
All
to
right.
me.
This is your guy right
'Cause
here.
I
We'll put him in the middle of the
came up
screen
with-
for a second. Go ahead and throw him down in there. And
Oh,
let
shit.
me get these questions up. Okay. First question, Pinok. What is this character's name?
Well, that's Reptar's conspiracy theorist brother, Conspiracy Tar.
I love that. And in my mind, and I don't know if you agree, it's spelled with a K.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Conspiracy Tar. Oh yeah, that's a good one for sure. Yeah, he does look like he grew up in the same household as Reptar, but he also has just like some wild theories.
Right. Like I imagine like Reptar, but like a version of Reptar who watched like Undercover Brother, and he became a real big fan of Dave Chappelle's
Yeah,
character.
Conspiracy Brother.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. And with that naming convention too, it makes you wonder about Reptar. Was he Reptar because he was like doing reps, right? He was all strong.
No, he was
doing
he was the representative for the dinosaurs. You know, he was essentially their manager. You know.
Yeah, he was the elected official, the face of the Tar family.
Right. Yeah.
I like that. What is Conspiracy Tar's job?
Oh, Conspiracy Tar, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't believe in them. He thinks that the jobs are a way for the government to get control over you.
Mhm.
He mostly just lives with his parents. They're not very happy about it.
Yeah.
He does occasionally draw anime porn for a few extra bucks though.
I gotta know what his parents' names are now.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with
let's see.
Grill Tar. His dad's a grill master.
Yeah.
And
and then his mom
yeah.
Shriltar, and and that's where
Shriltar, that's a good one.
Grill Tar and Shriltar's kids, Reptar and Conspiracy Tar. I'm loving this. Let's get fucking Klasky Supo on the line right now, or whoever was in charge of Rugrats, or is in charge of Rugrats, because Rugrats is back. Everything's back, guys. We don't have to miss anything anymore.
Yeah,
it's like a weird thing that happened
no
over the past like 10 years, where it's like first it was everybody like, oh my god, I wish that we could bring this show back. It didn't have enough of a chance, and now there's like everything has enough of a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. Like I don't feel like
still no really Firefly reboot.
Still no Firefly reboot, but like I feel like Joss Whedon put the final nail in that coffin recently.
Yeah,
that's definitely fair. It's just like we can't have that anymore. Joss fucked that up.
After I read that interview, I don't even think I like Firefly anymore. I was like, God damn, this guy's a fucking monster.
Well, especially when you find out that like it's based off of Confederate soldiers.
Oh. I don't know why I never put that together. That makes perfect sense now that you look back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's based off a book about Confederate soldiers who went rogue, essentially, and like that's who the Firefly cast is. It's essentially this the replacement for the Confederate soldiers.
Man, you're really ripping off Band-Aids today, aren't you, bud?
Thanks for coming on, Peanut. we appreciate it.
By the end of this episode, I'm like, I don't think I like space anymore.
Just stay where it is. Just leave us alone.
I know, right? Like, this is what sucks about my brain. I have to live with these facts all the time. All right. You guys only get to hear them in snippets.
Like it's just a constant stream up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew that, I would have definitely taken the sky from them way before this.
Oh, that was good. All right, where does Conspiracy Tar live?
Conspiracy Tar lives. He's off the grid. So he lives in his parents' basement, which is a farm out in Delaware, Ohio. Actually, no, let's go with Xenia, Ohio. I think Xenia, Ohio feels better.
Yeah. How, like, is he a large lizard man? Like, how tall would you say he is? Because I feel like Reptar, it could go either way with Reptar, but like his brother, how tall is he?
Well, I feel like Reptar is technically like a Godzilla replacement, right? So they have suggested, like such as in the Rugrats in Paris movie, that he could essentially be the size of a building when they literally Pacific Rimmed Reptar, which was a great fucking moment.
God damn it, now I'm going to have to watch Rugrats in Paris again?
Dude, they literally almost used the exact same technology used in Pacific Rim, and I'm like, did Pacific Rim steal from Rugrats in Paris? Like,
you guys have explaining to do, fucking Guillermo. Hey. I think you got to make some calls to Tommy Pickles.
But I think Conspiracy Tar is definitely the tiny brother just riding on Reptar's shoulder,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like
that's adorable.
just like whispering conspiracies into people's ears,
Yeah. Drew, was that a Tommy Pickles?
It is.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, put him next to Conspiracy Tar. See if they get along. Oh yeah. All right. What does he eat? What's his diet like?
He sort of like Charlie. He just lives off energy balls, like Charlie from It's Always
Right.
Sunny. Just a
Mhm.
little bit of flour, some cinnamon, and some water. Get him going for. Get it be good for months.
The window's closed, but the aroma is still coming through, guys. I don't know how. Oof,
Oh man.
so good. All right, what's his dream?
What's his dream? Like
Yeah,
like
what's his
like in
dream?
the I have a dream sense, or
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
like. Okay. Well, let's think.
What are his aspirations?
Well, Conspiracy Tar is sort of like a dog chasing a car with his conspiracy theories. He doesn't know what he would do if any of them actually came true.
Mhm.
So he's just so his dream though is that like all of his man, I don't know. I don't know how to make this funny.
We'll laugh anyway if it makes it. Just go through it.
Right, because like now we got to go into real conspiracies, and
Yeah.
I think his dream is essentially like a
To
flat Earth world, but like also somehow like um, libertarian. Like I don't know. Like
you want to know like a wacky conspiracy theory that I like totally believed when I was like 16? That like Dan Aykroyd killed all the funny fat people. You know what I mean?
That's true. I remember you talking about that,
Yeah.
and
I
you
was
were
like, hold on.
serious about it.
Yeah, I was like, John Candy, Chris Farley, fucking John Belushi. Like, this guy's responsible. He was there the whole time. I don't actually think he did that anymore.
And
No,
if
Probably
Dan
didn't do
Aykroyd, if you're watching, we forgive
Yeah.
you.
as a kid,
Mhm.
I was real big on the conspiracy theory that Chuck Norris was somehow involved in the death of Bruce Lee.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
a good
I haven't
one.
even heard that one, but that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna start telling people that.
right? Like it just felt like it made sense. Like Chuck Norris is the white guy who's trying to be taken seriously with martial arts. How do you do it? Take out the fucking Asian.
I thought he was. I could have sworn he was dead, and then I looked it up today because somebody mentioned Chuck Norris. Because like with Zelensky being like the most
Yeah.
badass person in the world, everybody's like, "Hey, remember those Chuck Norris jokes? Let's talk about how Chuck Norris."
Zelensky.
Yeah. And so I looked him up. I was like, "He's dead, right?" Nope. He's got a
No.
birthday coming up on my birthday in a couple days.
He's still
Oh
chucking.
shit.
Yep. He's gonna be old. He's gonna be real
Yeah.
old. He's about 49 years older than me, I believe. That's what I read.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
what does he
It's
sound
one of
like?
those ones where like you're always surprised to find out that he's still alive because like
Yeah,
the joke has been going on so long that he won't die. It's like, but he has to be dead now, right?
yeah. I remember a day where everybody's like, "Oh, I guess they finally got him," or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And I was like positive, and I looked it up. I'm like, no, still alive, still kicking. Maybe he's so powerful that he brought himself back to life. No, I don't want to. I don't want to perpetuate this anymore. What do you think Conspiracy Tar sounds like?
All right, let's see if I can do this. You guys, we gotta get away from the... I don't fucking yeah, something like that. You know, I don't know what.
I love that he's just on
but,
his brother's shoulder, just screaming shit.
Yeah.
I love it. And of course, the most important question, as always, who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, I got to imagine that he's an ODB fan because there's no way ODB doesn't also have some crazy conspiracies or did, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
I think maybe all of ODB's conspiracy theories were fucking true. You know?
I would agree, but like, There's got to be a few of them that were wild.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm sure. But you can't go half. You got to choose. It's either I believe everything or none of it's real.
Nothing at all.
Well, give it up for
Yeah.
conspiracy.
And you know,
Tar,
Conspiracy
everybody.
Tar believes everything ODB.
Yeah,
said.
exactly. Give it up for Conspiracy Tar, everybody. Give it up for Pinak Patel. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we will have our next guest. Sound cool? Yeah. All right, our next guest is a very talented comedian and one of the most knowledgeable people I know in regards to music. And he also did the show just like about a month and a half ago. And I was trying to not drink. And so it was a 45-minute episode where he was like, hey, I want to talk about Star Trek. And I was like, no thanks, Def. But anyway, we're finally going to make up for that. Put your hands for the one and only Def Goldblum, everybody.
Ahoy,
How
everybody.
you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize. I get it. Not if you get me started on Star Trek, it doesn't end. So like it was
Well,
probably
we're gonna
good. You were
get
like, not
started
tonight.
right
Uh,
what's been new with you since? I mean, I saw you yesterday in person, but
yeah, I did.
I
Yeah.
don't think we caught up fully on your life.
Life's been pretty good. Life's been pretty good. Got some shows coming up and just plugging away and just
Right? Yeah.
life's been interesting and fun. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I heard at the Funny Bone a couple weeks ago that you were just like incredible. Had like the best set.
It was. I've never been dabbed up so much in my life. That's what I
Really?
told my mom. She was like, "How'd it go?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "Black guy hugs." And she's like, "Oh yeah." Like she gets it now. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah.
It was a really good set. I'll be back there on the 16th this month.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
pretty
fun
cool.
room.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't been in a long time either, man.
It's
that's
it's the kind of energy that like if you're a comic and you like they do the what they call a pull mic. Like if you can have a few people come in, they buy tickets, you're
Mhm.
guaranteed a spot. Which awesome.
Yeah.
That means everybody's there for comedy and ready to laugh. It's great.
That's a nice thing,
Mhm.
right? It's always shitty when it's just like a bunch of people who just couldn't care less that you're
Yeah,
on stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
But
like
you're not
even
gonna
if like
get
they're
that at
your
comedy clubs. so much.
even if they're your comedian friends, you know, if you've told this joke before, it's kind of hard to get
Yeah.
another laugh out of them.
Yeah,
I
that's
bet.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Burping. Let's talk Star Trek for a second here. So
I'm
what
here
was
for
your
it. I'm here.
journey? What was your like journey into it? Like, did you watch it like from a very young age or what?
Kind of like my grandfather was more into it than my dad, and like it was like when Next Generation was on the air, it kind of like my dad, like I'd watch it with my grandfather, but we moved away, and my dad like kept up the tradition, like it came on every Sunday. But I had knee surgery at like when I was in 5th grade, and I was homeschooled, and when that was going on, they just put Deep Space Nine into syndication, and
Mhm.
I like started watching that every day. Every day I'd watch Price is Right at 11, Deep Space Nine at noon. And so that's really where like I found Star Trek and I like fell in love with it. That and the
Yeah.
movies, the original movies, yeah.
Man, DS9, like I'm still trying. We're in season
It-
5 now, and there's a lot of like really good things peppered in there, but most of the time I'm like, I don't care. You know
Yeah,
what I
honestly,
mean?
and that's the thing. Like, as much as I love Star Trek, I can go back and watch the original series just about any time because it's hokey enough that it's like this is kind of cheesy and fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I went back to watch Next Generation like a year ago, and I watched it a few years prior. Like, just it's like some of those feel like slogs. Like
Oh,
I used
yeah,
to be able to
certainly.
sit through this.
But that one, see that like because it was during the pandemic. Because I watched it a lot with my dad when I was a kid. Both of those, DS9 and Next Gen. But it wasn't like I tried so many times as an adult. But it was mainly like I would get home and watch the Next Gen like pilot, like after being out at 3 different shows, and so I'm just
Yeah.
like didn't remember anything, fall asleep on the
No.
couch. But finally, like during the pandemic, Anna, my girlfriend, was playing a Star Trek themed RPG, and so
Heck
yeah, Yeah, and so she was like, I kind of want to know what the hell is happening here, like some context. So she started watching Next Gen, and then like I was like, oh, are you still watching that? And then like we're like 4 episodes in, and then it was like, okay, well now I'm sold and I'm hooked, and this is the best thing in the world. I bought 2 Star Trek pillows within like the next month. I was like, for our couch,
Gotcha.
like I needed
Oh,
couch pillows to denote.
That's even
my
cooler
love
though
of
that
this
there's
show.
Star Trek. It's on your couch. Oh,
It's
Anna
on my
sounds
couch.
great. She let you do that. That's what a great person.
Oh, I mean, I don't think like early pandemic, I wasn't like thinking about the future at all. I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of t-shirts and 40 throw pillows that all have things that I'm a fan of on. You know?
And I'm gonna live forever.
I need 6 more pairs of sneakers, but you haven't left the house in 12 days. I don't care, man. I want my shoes to be orange.
These sneakers are for the living room. These sneakers are for the basement. These aren't for wearing outside.
gotta have
I can
different
finally
sneakers
afford
for
Air
different
Jordans.
rooms.
It's great.
Yeah, exactly. I got so into that for a while, and then finally, just like late 2020, we were like, we should probably like not, right?
Yeah.
Enough throw pillows. Anyway,
I get it.
But then we started watching
for me and my
DS9,
girlfriend, it was the
Yeah.
Squishmallow things. Like I was like, these are cute. I have kids, and now that we're like 70 deep, and I'm like, there's no room on the bed for either of us to sleep anymore.
yeah. When what you were talking about, like coming home from school and like watching, that's for us a big one was Quantum Leap, like because they would
Yes.
play that on Sci-Fi, bro.
Yep.
I want to talk about this for a second here. So they're finally
I was
doing a
just thinking
Quantum
about
Leap
this today
reboot.
too. I'm happy you're bringing this up.
Oh my god. They're finally doing a Quantum Leap reboot. It was right after Dean Stockwell, who played Al, just died. And I've been saying this since I'm like fucking 9 years old. If they ever reboot this, I want to play Al. That's the part I want
Yeah.
more than fucking anything. I think that
Yeah.
would be the best job in the world. So anyway, if anybody out there who's watching knows who's casting the Quantum Leap reboot,
We've got the guy.
right here,
We've got the guy.
Al Calavici. Look at me.
You got
You know?
this. You've got
I
this.
can watch. I can hold things and pretend that there are other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ziggy says
Slide into
that,
frame just for a
you
second,
shouldn't-
tap.
That's perfect.
I know you find her attractive, but she's your sister. And then he slides back out.
Oh, Sam, what are you gonna do? Smoking cigars and stuff. They wouldn't let you smoke cigars now on TV. Either, I
No.
don't think. Which is fine because I'm not crazy about cigars. Maybe they'll let me smoke a joint though. That'd be fun.
You slide in with a vape, like a whole rig, and you just
Yeah.
crank it.
Oh, Ziggy is
I
also
don't know.
a vape. He's just like, "Oh, I don't know, Sam. And they're like,
Even better.
oh, that's great. You guys ready to play a game?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Okay, this is a game, of course, that we like to call. All right, guys, had to take a nap real quick while that was going. So, of course, the way this game works is because Drew and I are both named Rogers. Every week we have to compete for the right to wear sweaters and put our name on legal documents, right? And we have a guest judge, of course, this week. And this is one of my favorite persons in the world. If you look at all the individuals that are around, no one measures up to my good friend, D. Burkhardt. Everybody, hey, D! You ready to judge this business?
Woo!
Let's do it.
Stop pandering.
Right. So yeah, so the
Somebody
way
was-
this works, guys, is D awards points based on any criteria she wants. Basically, D is God, right? So play to the judge, right? And the way this is going to work is we're going to show a congressional district, and we're all going to have to riff about what we think that congressional district looks like, and then D will award points. I already said the criteria part. Let's do this.
Perfect.
All right, first up, what does this congressional district look like?
All right.
That
It looks like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say. Oh,
It looks like a snake that just swallowed an Amazon package.
All right, but the
Alright.
snake
Like
is
that.
also wearing a trucker hat.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of see
Like
that.
Squidbilly style?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right, what else?
Okay, okay.
All right.
It's a Banksy art piece called Zelensky's Win. You know, you got the tank out front in ruins, and a kind of building crumbled too, but you know, it's just enough that he can spray paint it on the wall. And that's Banksy, of course, right there at the front. You know, waving.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. As we all
There
know.
he
Alright,
was
alright.
the whole time.
Oh man, just right out in the open. Okay. Okay. To me,
Yeah, I'm on now though.
this looks like Bob Dylan walking into frame. This is like a Bob Dylan outline that we have going on here. And he's walking into the frame. The sun is very bright. And then over here, see, I'm looking at the negative space. There's Bob Dylan. This is the sun. And then over here, what we have is a transformer bowing because he's a big Bob Dylan fan.
I see it. Like it's right in front of me. I see it.
Right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's
I
like
still prefer
Mhm.
Snake in a Trucker Hat. So
Snake in a trucker, that's pretty good.
Uncle Beans, you get 9 points.
Ah.
Drew, you get 0 points.
Oh.
'Cause he-
Def,
'Cause she
you
hates me.
get, I think, 82 points.
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
finally,
Oh, this is
no,
Peanut.
wrong
Whoops.
one. Leave Peanut at 17. 17 for Peanut.
17?
Yeah.
We
17
look
for Peanut,
alike,
82
you know.
for
Yeah.
Def.
82.
All right,
Keep
perfect.
clicking.
Let's find out what
Let's
this,
go.
where this is too. Hold on. California's 51st, Representative Juan Vargas.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Yeah, right. We're all big Juan Vargas fans
agree.
over here.
He's a
Yeah.
great guy.
Yeah, he's tender.
Yeah. Nice supple hands.
Okay, what do we got here? What does this congressional district look like, you guys?
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Okay.
if you
Oh my
look
God.
In the negative space,
Uh-huh.
it looks like Goofy the dog.
I was gonna say Powerline.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there
If
is
you
power
look,
line there.
and like what's in front of him is a
Mhm.
computer, and he's
Yeah.
you know, I don't know what he's looking at specifically, but it's something to do
yucking?
with porn. It's just hard to tell what kind of porn. It's like you can't tell, but you know it's definitely smut.
Oh yeah, because his mouth is
Yeah.
open. He's enjoying
He's
it.
just
for
like,
sure.
"Gore."
Oh.
Is this thumb or is this dick? We gotta know. That could kind of go either way.
You know, I didn't think about it until you said it, but dealer's choice.
Sinner.
Right. It's up to D then.
Yeah.
I don't want to decide. I work in a vet.
See, I immediately saw Goofy as well, but I didn't see the computer. I saw an altar. Therefore, I think that's his thumb, and he's like, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned." You know, like
I've been a bad dog.
I've been a bad dog. Maxie, don't look me in the eye anymore.
See, I just keep seeing like a really poor version of Thor's hammer. In like
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see that.
that's Thor's ball peen hammer.
yeah, or like Poor's hammer, you know?
Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Everyone is worthy of lifting this. Everyone.
Everybody gets
Thor.
10 whole points.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
10 points for Griffin.
I love it when you make the math easy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oops, it's still fucked up.
I thought it was easy.
No,
Oh,
Okay.
poor Goofy.
this is Georgia's 11th Representative Barry Loudermilk.
I wish he was a quieter shake. That didn't
Yeah.
I
work.
think so
Quiet,
too.
quiet, yeah.
All right.
Quieter
What,
almond.
what does this congressional district look like, you guys? Oh, okay. This is Mr. Incredible entering the world of Tetris. I use the Tetris bit a lot, but that's what's happening. See, we got nose, we got chin, we got head, and this is him like putting his arm forward to open the door into Tetris.
Okay. Okay. I hear you.
Mhm, mhm.
I can
Mhm.
see that.
Anyone else?
What my first thought was like, this is what James Cameron saw like on the radar when he was like, we found the Titanic. I'm gonna make a movie. Like it looks like the front end of like a boat that's just been. It's nothing funny about this, but it's what I thought.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate honesty.
Boom.
All right,
Yeah,
but like if
exactly.
you turn it on its side, it looks like a dude is free climbing a wall.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I see where
Wait,
you're
like
going with
this
it.
I
way,
don't
like
see it.
a face.
Like if
or-
you gotta turn your head this way, and it's just like it's like a dude whose arm got stuck like in the
Oh.
rock, and then so like his leg is like he's like in there, like that little like nub
Yeah.
part. It's a very crude leg.
Oh,
but...
yeah. Okay, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
You get 15 points for your for creativity, and everybody else loses 3.
I love it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Iowa's second, Representative Marionette Miller
It just
Meeks.
Felt
Wow.
like Iowa. It felt
Wow.
like Iowa.
It does feel like Iowa. Let's see
It's
where in
legal
Iowa.
to marry your first cousin in Iowa, along with most
Is
other
that
states.
right?
Yeah, it's upsetting. I looked it up
Well,
last night.
all y'all weird kissing cousins, go to Iowa and you'll have a time, I guess. Fucking gerrymandering's
Iowa.
fucked up.
That's one advertisement.
It's like
for it.
Kentucky, but legaler.
It's illegal in Kentucky and West Virginia and Mississippi, but it's legal in New York.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that
Yeah.
why Rudy Giuliani got married there? Okay.
Probably.
He married his cousin. That's a thing. Yeah.
You guys should look this
I
up.
did not know that.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it was like his
wow.
first or
That's
second wife
probably
was his
why
cousin.
it's legal. It was like in New York. Giuliani was like, "Hey,
We're
I
gonna
love
do
New York.
this.
so I'm here.
Can you imagine him touching you
It's Soshi."
with
No,
his
God.
squishy fingers?
I like
Oh
shuddered.
gosh.
He said that, and I was like, "Yeah."
That's horrible. It's horrible.
This is this. I know what this is. This
Yeah.
is a profile of an Among Us character with an erection.
Ah,
Like it's from the side
Okay.
view. They got the visor and just.
yeah. See, like yeah, exactly.
They're
All right.
really
It's their
they're looking
weapon.
really sus.
yeah,
hella
certainly
sus.
looking sus. I think.
Hella sus.
Oh, that's
Or
good.
never mind. I'm not playing. I can't say.
Oh, man, you can say whatever you want, D. You make the rules.
I do.
Mhm.
It looks like a toilet on a cliff or a minion with an erection.
Um,
Yep, there it is. Yep, menu with the
I don't know what it is, but I know it's hard. I don't know. It kind of looks like Johnny Five, like from Short Circuit, just like with this up here. But definitely, yeah, just like this is his weird pointy dick right here. That's all I got.
Everybody gets 2 points.
Everybody gets 2 points.
And then Drew loses 3 points.
Okay, Indiana's 9th, Representative Trey Hollingsworth. I gotta see where this is too, because like
Wait, Trey Hollingsworth. I'm trying to think of which like yeah. I know that name.
Bloomington.
Bloomington.
Named after their underwear factory where they make bloom. No, those are bloomers. Never mind. That didn't work
It was a
out.
good try though.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, valiant effort,
3,
Def.
3 points for Def for
3
reaching.
points for Def.
Yes.
for
Okay.
reaching.
What does this congressional district look like, you guys?
I'm excited. Make it good because this is weird.
Okay. Yeah, this is a weird one. This is a seahorse. This is like a seahorse, right? But it's like it lived in the ocean, like in the actual sea, and like it got out of its little jar, and it like started growing a lot, and then also it ate a airliner.
That took a turn.
Yeah, why not?
I didn't know where it
Seahorse
was going. and
Body
it
that
went
has
there.
a wing in it.
If you look to the far right in the negative space, it looks like a person, like eyelash, nose,
Nose, eyelash, head, mouth.
chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can see. Yeah.
And just like if it's looking in front of itself, it's like a Muppet. I imagine it's probably not Beaker, but who's the one that's like the manager, pretty much the guy with the glasses.
Skeeter. Scooter. Yeah, Scooter and Skeeter. Yeah.
It's Scooter if he was Spider-Man and they were about to kiss.
I like that.
That made my
That's
heart
funny.
feel good, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have your 3 points back.
All right, everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
you guys were talking about Reptar earlier, and so now I see Godzilla like rising up out of the water, like the
yeah.
the white
The
peak
white-
there, with like a unicorn horn. But I also like if you then like go for the negative, like use more of the negative space, it is also just Godzilla like throwing his head back, going like. You guys got me thinking about Godzilla a lot.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
See,
for
I
you.
just keep seeing like a really fat caterpillar standing on like its back legs.
Oh
Like
yeah.
just that like it's just that little edge part, and it's got its little antennas there and shit.
Yeah. I can see that.
As a reward, everybody now has an even 10 points total. 'Cause you all did amazing.
I love you, dude.
No. Too much Godzilla.
It's not a bad
but-
thing. It's a sliding
never.
scale. It's inflation.
The last one, I don't think I have to do all this, but I'm still doing it.
Is this why the 1% don't want to share? I don't want to share my points. I'm done with taxes. You know what? I've realized taxes are bad.
All right,
We
so
turned Def into a libertarian, guys.
for Def speaking truth, he gets 1 more point. And now
Ah,
he's in
I am
the
the
1%.
1%. Yep.
Pennsylvania's 14th Representative Guy Reschenthaler.
Ooh.
Fun.
I think that's the last one, which would make Def our champion. Is that right? Oh yeah.
Oh
Def, you
shit!
get to wear all the sweaters you want. And put
Yay!
Rogers on
Yay!
legal
And
documents.
the
Good for
one
you.
podcast I
So
didn't show up in a
gerrymandered.
cardigan. Out of respect, even.
You are
I'll
all
have to wear one
winners
next
in my
time,
heart.
just as like a champion.
Yeah, next
like
time.
like a
you
winner's
you
coat.
have
yeah.
every right to wear a new cardigan.
You should-
That's it. And also, please like Squeezecast on Facebook if you're watching this right now and you don't already like the page. Please like the page because I like you. And if you were a page, I would have liked it already.
It's a good page.
Yeah.
Aw.
Anyway, that's how are you guys doing?
Dude, good. This was fun.
Good
Thanks
game.
for having us on.
Good
This was
game.
That was fun.
was an
I'm
intense
speaking for
game.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're allowed
Loved
to
it.
now. You won.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who's-
he's the 1%.
Exactly. At this point,
I'm
you
the
guys make
winningest
rules.
boy.
He's the
Yeah.
winner, and you're the judge. So it's just really up to D and Def what happens in the world.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
We
Oh, yeah.
we win.
Yes.
Oops.
I'll be Elon. You can be Bezos. It's fine.
All right,
That's a
guys,
fair trade-off.
we're gonna
yeah.
take a quick break, and when we come back, we will do plugs and stuff. Sound good?
Yeah.
That was, of course, our good friend Ty Moore, famous fan of cereal, right? What do you got coming up, Def? You said March 16th. You're at the Funny Bone.
Yep, I'll be at the Funny Bone Columbus. On the 14th of March, I will be in Newark at Homestead Brewery. And then on the 26th, back in Newark, I'll be Tap on That Glass, I believe is the name of the place.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be another fun show.
you said the 24th
Hell
on
yeah.
that one. Tap on that
26th.
glass. 26th.
Tap
I'm
on
sorry.
Tap on That Glass, yeah.
26th. Tap on that glass. All right, that's pretty fun. Pinocchio, what do you got coming up?
Yeah, I March 10th, I'm hosting the open mic at Club 20. It's every second Thursday of the month. Sign up start at 9:30. Show starts at 10. I will also be at the Funny Bone on March 16th.
Hell yeah.
Either doing stand up or hosting the show like I did last time from the God mic, in which I just hosted the show from the sound room and everyone just got to hear my voice without seeing anything. So there was just a random dude talking down to everyone basically throughout
I
the show.
love that.
Does that
Really nice.
make you feel like God? Yeah. Like, 'cause
Oh yeah,
sometimes I
no,
do this.
definitely.
Sometimes I do this and I'm just like, oh God, I'm God. So powerful. Oh, you guys are just like my little friends.
Keep your Giuliani hands away from me.
I love that. But March 16th, that's awesome. So both of you guys went to Funny Bone March 16th. That's fucking sweet. I will be there. March 10th, I will probably not go there because it's my birthday.
It's
but
your
I might
birthday.
show
It's
up to
Mario.
like,
No need
that's
to be
always a
there
good
on your
time.
birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also March 17th, I will be at Cafe Kerouac. Show starts at 7:30, I believe.
Very cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of fun doing the Funny Bone thing, man. You got to come by next time.
I will. Yeah, I've got to.
Yeah,
Well,
don't
I
go
was
over
here
your time. I will
Forza.
cut your mic off.
That's fine.
It's great.
Yeah, of course.
I've watched it happen.
More than
It did
fair.
happen twice.
More than fair.
Yeah, it's fun. I get to just turn on the music and just literally play people off. It's a great time.
Oh man, yeah, that feels like too powerful, Peanut. I think that would go in my head. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that even.
You know, I try to be as responsible with that power as I can. I really am lenient with people. I really don't want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel bad about doing it, but then like when it comes time, I'm like,
Oh
I've
yeah.
done all of my due diligence, and now
Right.
it's time.
Well, don't
for,
feel
like,
bad about like.
Yeah, I was
cutting
gonna say,
somebody's
when you go
mic
to-
off
Oh, yeah,
for
no,
too
like,
long.
I
Yeah.
don't feel bad when it finally has happened. It's like I feel bad leading. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck for you. This is gonna suck for you. This is gonna suck. Well, guess it's time to suck for you.
See, I would be okay with it because I'd be like, this is gonna suck for you, but it feels good for me.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
That's exciting. As far as like anybody else got plugs, Drew? D? You got some plugs going on?
Just
I just go to work,
follow
come
us
home.
on Squeezecast.
Beautiful.
You can find me
Um,
next time on here.
If you're in town tomorrow, go to the Wednesday comedy open mic at 4's. Sign up at 8:30, show at 9:30. It'll be hosted by Logan Stake tomorrow because I will be in Kentucky with Shayna and Mark Shalafoo. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really looking
Heck
forward
yeah.
to that. That kind of
Give
fell
me a
into my lap,
second.
and
I'm
very
sending
excited about it.
the thing.
Oh yeah, cool. Well, in the meantime, D, make up a plug.
You will find me at the Rainbow Room on March 33rd, and I
Oh.
will be hosting an improv surgery group, and we're looking for
Cool.
volunteers. So if you want to show up, you can either be the tool cleaner or the patient. I've got a lot of people really interested. So March 33rd, we'll probably get started at like 4:17 in the morning. So make sure you fast the night before.
Perfect. That sounds beautiful. Drew, make up a plug.
So
Drain.
when I was little, I had an issue with orange soda. There was always orange soda on my mind, and I'm gonna talk about it on stage for like 6 hours. I think we scheduled it for.
Yeah, that
And,
sounds about right.
Where can I
Boy,
buy
do
my
I have a
ticket?
lot to say about it.
Oh boy.
I'm
All right,
excited.
let's take a look at Drew's tapestry, you guys. What do we got here?
Ooh,
Look at evil Chuck
Oh, my
Norris over
goodness.
there.
I didn't use my space properly, so he ended up being underneath the Ukraine flag, which I was bummed about.
That's okay. The Ukrainian flag was a necessity.
he is the
I was
ghost.
about to
of
say.
Kiev.
It seemed like a Ukrainian Chuck Norris.
Mhm.
Just like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
We
what.
got a wild
There's-
Peebo over there.
There's
Yeah.
at the far right, I was like, I'm running out of stuff to draw because we were
So I-
doing plugs.
I have a
So I
question.
did it as fast as I could.
Yes,
What?
ma'am.
If Goofy
Yeah.
and Chuck Norris had a baby, would it be Yuck Norris?
Yes,
They
absolutely.
would.
You
I'm
get 3
not proud of
points
that.
for
50
and I
points for
regret
Duke.
it.
I love
But
the
you
new
committed.
slogan for Iowa there too. Iowa.
Uh-huh.
It's like
It's like-
It's like
I love that you drew the Starfleet badge there. That's very nice.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
scribbled out part was the USS Enterprise, but I kept messing it up, and so it kept
Oh,
getting
that's
worse.
yeah, that's a tall order, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Well, thank you guys for doing the show. As always, this has been a lot of fun. Put your hands for Def Goldblum, Pinnock Patel, Dee Burkhart, Drew Rogers, me, Jameson Rogers, our producer and brother, Cameron Rogers, and our last producer in the love of my life, Miss Anna Kapakova. Put your hands for yourselves, and we'll see you next week.